Guys, this car is an absolute weapon, and I give you one guess as to which engine is in this car. So the car in question is the Mazda Atenza Group 3 road car version. This is available from Brand Central, and then we're going to use the engine from the Mazda 787B through the engine swaps, which you have to be collector level 50. Head over to GT Auto, do the engine swap on the Atenza Group 3 road car, and you're going to have an absolute beast of a car for World Touring Car 700. So we're going to head over to Europe, head over to Le Mans, head over to World Touring Car 700. This is a big payout race. And yeah, we're not doing the grind today, guys. We're doing a regular money making method. This is a 700 pp tune for this Mazda Atenza Group 3 road car engine swap version. I've got the full tune at the end of this video, but for now I'm going to run you through the strategy. We can run pretty much whatever we want to do for the fuel mixture, because we've got great fuel economy with this Mazda 787B engine. And the car drives actually really quite well. Squeeze to the inside here. I think fuel map 3 is going to get us way beyond the 4th lap. So fuel map 2 maybe. We can see how this one plays out. This race is very weather dependent, as you may know from before. And the car is incredibly playful. It's rapid on the straights. Just listen to that quad rotor rotary engine rev, absolutely incredible. So we're going to be touching the top end of 300 kilometers an hour. We will need to brake a little bit early because we're going so fast. So the usual strategy for this race is normally a one stop, and it's very much weather dependent. Because we've got great fuel efficiency, we can really play this to our advantage to pit when we want to pit rather than when fuel demands it. So we can keep an eye on the weather radar and pit when we need to. Now I am playing this on hard difficulty. This car's so capable of winning on any difficulty, but if you need a bit of assistance, the same payout is available on easy or medium difficulty. Bit of caution on corner exits required. If you want a bit of safety, head over to the MFD and just put traction control onto 2. It'll just give you that safety net, keep the car in check, exiting those slower corners. But we're going to leave it maximum fun. And before we are almost halfway around the first lap, this is the lead of the race right here, and we are in the lead right now. I'm going to open up lap number 1, and we're going to go sub 4 minutes comfortably. So this is incredibly fast 700 pp tune, and we have incredible fuel efficiency. In fact, we're going to back it off a little bit more on the fuel efficiency just to make sure we get to the 4th lap if we need it. Across the line, lap number 2 complete. Almost bang on 4 minutes. I've knocked the fuel mixture a little bit leaner just to make sure we get all the way to the 4th lap. Play with the fuel mixture, see what works for you. Play with it depending on whether the weather is coming, and as we see, there is a little bit of rain coming in, so maybe that'll be towards the end of this lap. Based on the tyre wear I'm seeing, what I would probably recommend to do is to push the brake balance to the front. I'm suffering with too much rear tyre wear. Front brake bias will work the front tyres more, and that'll help to preserve the rear tyres. Now strategy wise, we're coming to the end of the 3rd lap. I've got just over 1 lap extra of fuel. I am going to go 1 lap longer. The weather doesn't seem to be playing any effect at the moment, so we're going to go one more on this tank of fuel and these tyres, and that should get to know what we're going to do to finish this race off. Okay, so this is going to be our pit lap. Looking at the weather radar, the rain is starting to come in. The track is a little bit wet now, so I think now is the right time to switch to inters. So I think that's going to be what we're going to do. Yeah, there's a lot more blue on the track now, so I think it's going to be a pit stop for inters. Fill it to the top, and that should take us to the end of the race. We're actually miles ahead of everybody else. 1 minute 15 ahead. Sling it into the pits. Intermediate tyres. Fill the tank to the maximum, because why not? Let's be safe. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you smash that like button. If you want anything from GT Omega, check out the comments in the description below. I've got exclusive 5% discount from GT Omega. You can get 5% off anything at GT Omega. I use a classic wheel stand, the RS6 seat. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I really enjoy using this stuff. If anyone has used my discount code before, I get a small commission on that, so thank you very much for doing that. Really appreciate it. It helps to support me, helps to support the channel, and now the rain is really coming down hard, which gives us an absolute perfect opportunity to change these tyres. That was a good call, I think, guys. Check out that weather radar. It always is very useful. Just going to give it a full tank of fuel. We don't need a full tank of fuel, but it may allow us to use a more rich fuel mixture. And yeah, we're definitely in the wet zone for weather. A bit of caution on corner exits. This is a very, very powerful engine. Of course, now lap times are way slower. Actually, really heavy rain on the track. It's almost as wet as it can be. But these intermediate tyres still work really well in the full wet. So here we are, end of lap number 7. The time is almost about to expire, but even with the heavily rain affected race, we are almost going to finish as close to 30 minutes as possible, which is absolutely ideal. This is the most efficient way to make money during this race. So across the line, we're going to get it done in 30 minutes and 7-ish seconds, which is incredibly efficient, certainly for a full wet weather race. We're going to get 825,000 credits for that 30 minutes grind. Now, it's a very familiar grind, guys, if you're used to that one. So now I'm going to give you a full breakdown of the race tune. So everything in blue is changed from the default setup. So we're going to go with the racing hard tyres front and rear. That gives us the durability we need to go for the one-stop strategy. Body height and suspension, it's almost the lowest it can be. I think we went a little bit stiffer on all of the suspension settings. I didn't play with the camber. Strangely enough, it's quite low negative camber compared to a lot of cars in Gran Turismo 7 by default. I didn't change the diff at all. I did add the fully customizable racing transmission and set it to 320. I didn't manually adjust any of the individual gear ratios, but here they are on screen if you want to copy them. I had to use the fully customizable ECU, and I detuned it by to 96. The rear wing is at 363. Front wing is not available to change. It's got the high RPM turbocharger installed. I've got the racing slotted discs. I think they come installed as standard. I've got the brake balance controller installed, and I would highly recommend having the brake balance all the way to the front. That helps to save those rear tyres. There's a lot of power in that 787B engine, and that really does give those rear tyres a bit of a hard time. Nothing else is installed. I've got the increased body rigidity, and let's have a look over at the stats. So this car produces 949 horsepower. That is a lot of horsepower. It's way more than the standard car, and of course this is because we've got the Mazda 787B engine. This is available as an engine swap. If you want to know more about engine swaps in Gran Turismo 7, I've got a video that's going to help you out. In fact, it's a full playlist of every single engine swap that's ever been in Gran Turismo 7, and I'll keep adding to that as we keep adding engine swaps. If you want to know more about other tuning aspects in Gran Turismo 7, click the other playlist on screen. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.